Okay, folks, it's that time. Let's get this on the road. So today we're going to be playing Gittin Gud, Castlevania III, and we're in for 3 hours of this. I have only played the first level when I was testing whether the setup worked last night, and when I tested the cart when I bought it. So, other than that, I haven't played any of this game. I wanted to play this game for a really long time, so this is really exciting. But the first level might be a little bit smoother, as it seems to be lately, but it will get unfamiliar very, very, very fast. Just a little housekeeping for you guys. We do have a child on the way, so here in the next week we're going to go through a great reorganization, and I am going to move everything around and try and get into a position where I can stream more often. So I'll keep all of you updated on that as much as I can, but I am aiming to start streaming at least twice more a week. So that I've got to get this set up in place, and I've got to reorganize, but that's something that I'm currently actively working on. And after this stream ends, that's what I'll be working on for a while. So keep that in mind. Keep posted and keep looking, and we'll try and do some more of that. They will not all be Gittin Guds. I have a lot of other stuff that I want to do. I've got a couple ideas for some of that, so we'll see what it takes. I have had a few people ask me about what's going on with the streams and what I'm responding to. So I did add a chat window into the corner of the stream, so that when people are watching it again and it's going through a replay, they have some context for the conversation that's going on. Let me know what you think. If it's really disruptive to the stream and you don't like it, I've got no problem removing it, but just keep me posted. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into Castlevania III. See how this can go. I don't know if there are actually infinite continues in this. Now, I do know a little bit about this game because I've watched a lot of it. But as far as playing it, as I said, I've only tested the first level and for the cart, and then to make sure that the stream actually worked. So I'm not really familiar with the game as far as actually playing it and executing it. So this should be pretty close to a fresh run. But we'll see. We'll see. I am guessing that, I wonder if you can actually, oh, you can make that jump. That's cool. I am guessing that the holy water is good, but not nearly as good as it was in the first one because of the stun locking. I imagine they fixed that. So here's one thing that just right off the bat, I have a lot of trouble seeing those bats. I don't know why, but there's something about the way they blend into the background and the way the screen moves that I have a lot of trouble seeing them. So I will probably get hit by bats. The only reason that I knew about those two is because of when I tested it. Oh well, I thought I could make it in time. Now I know how long items stick around on the screen. Not too worried about that. Yikes. Alright, get up there. Get up there! What a jerk. What a jerk. Alright, let's take care of him and get some parts. See, when I test, I tend to test one level, and that way it gives the setup time to break if it's going to. And when I test a cart when I first buy it, I if I'm not just gonna sit down and beat the whole game, and since I'm doing Gittin Goods, I tend not to beat the whole game when I get the carts and just accept, you know, some amount of buyer's risk when I'm buying a new game. But woohoo! I wonder if any of these are. Nope. Okay. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Also, let me know with the mic if everything is clear. Because I'm winding up to reorganize, I did have to change where my mic is set up. I don't think it'll be that big of a deal, but that my mic's pretty good as far as picking up everything. And if you guys haven't seen, I'm working on figuring it out, but NVIDIA released this new thing for RTX cards that it's an AI. Yeah, that guy can jump. Just go right to the end of the whip. They released this new AI that seems really good for canceling ambient noise. Thank you, Trumbull. So, check it out. I'm gonna start tinkering with it myself. It's a little bit grumpy with my graphics card, so I'm not sure how good or viable that will be. But a buddy of mine tested it out, and he's got a graphics card that it's supposed to be about as sketchy as possible, and it works really well for him. So that would be, you know, that would be pretty nice. I keep thinking there has. I know this is the boss, and I keep thinking there has to be. That's gonna go poorly. Yep. Nope. Oh wow. Okay, that could go well. I guess I'll just face take him, huh? I was trying to get the. I was trying to get the grab in the air and do something kind of swag, and I missed it, and then I missed it again. Oh well. So be it. But yeah, apparently, like it'll drown out an absolute ridiculous amount of noise. So that's should I go up or down? Into the clock tower or down? I don't know where. You guys have opinions? Give it a couple seconds for the delay. I've got one vote by the video editor for up. Alright, going up. That's the only vote I got. Alright. 2 votes for up. More than enough. What's over here? Alright. So far, I haven't seen any wall meat. I can't believe there's not wall meat. Okay, so that's actually another thing that we should knock out of the way right now. I know that there are other characters, and I know that, I do know that Grant is at the top of this. So, given that Grant is at the top of this, should I play through the entire game with just Trevor? Okay. Oh, right. Yeah, okay. I know why that happened. Should I play through the entire game as just Trevor, or should I swap characters? Would you guys rather see the yay old punishing route of just you play the character you're given at the beginning, or would you rather see diversity? Let me know. I'm happy to do either. I'm trying to remember. There was swap as needed. Okay. Thanks for your vote of confidence there. Yeah, you're screwed. So you might as well do anything. It's fair. I do need all the help I can get. I'm not too proud to admit that. Okay. He really, really, really wants to go back down those stairs. Alright, let's get that. In the vein of all the help I can get, more hearts equals more help, so I'm comfortable with that. I'm gonna accidentally pick up some other sub-weapon too. Drumble, since these games seem to be in your wheelhouse, is the holy water as good as it used to be? I mean, I know it probably doesn't. I can't believe that they left in the ability to stun lock everything like they did in the last one. But is it still super, super strong? I mean, the holy water, I've never seen a Castlevania where the holy water isn't good, so there is that. That is a real thing. Okay. I know I'm gonna go back through there at some point, and it's going to be ugly. I'm just gonna get thrown off of that to my imminent doom. Oh, this should be fun. We all know how much I like Medusa heads. I'll let the axe go, and it'll probably get me out of... Yeah, alright. Does that break the cycle long enough that... Okay. I'll take that. That's fine. I'm alright with, I mean, if you take away the fact that it's, that it is just... Sub-weapons aren't that good in Castlevania IV because of the whip. If you take that away, it's still pretty good in Castlevania IV. It's even okay, emphasis okay, in Symphony of the Night. But speaking of Symphony of the Night, I'm not sure when it will get here, but I actually did find a copy of... I did find a copy of Symphony of the Night for the Saturn for a very, very reasonable price. So, I thought I might... Yeah. I thought I might do a playthrough of that, playing as Maria, since none of us ever get to see Maria. Why they never remade the Saturn version of Symphony of the Night? I've actually looked into this. I wondered if it was a legal reason or something like that, you know, legal as Sega. I can't find a reason. I don't know why. And it's so good. I mean, it's a little laggy, sure, but, I mean, it's perfectly respectable. Oh, it's not that bad. It's fine. I mean, I've played it, but those Medusa heads are just out to get me no matter what I do. But then again, I guess that's just, you know, this game, isn't it? It's just out to get you no matter what you do. Alright. Bah. Bah, I say. Yeah, the ability to play Maria... And so the two levels that they removed are hard, like super hard. Well, I mean, you know, it's still Symphony of the Night. It's not that hard a game, but the addition to I was trying to duck there. I was thinking I could just... Alright. When does he drop? Okay, he drops there. And he can just walk off. Alright. Will he just... Huh. Let's see if I can get in this corner. This probably isn't going to go very well for me, but... I'll try it. Oh, crap. Nope. Bad. Bad. Yeah, that's bad. Yeah, they're a little bit stretched, but, I mean... It didn't look that great on the PlayStation either. So, and I find that the, I find with an upscaler, it looks okay. Yeah, like with the FrameMeister, it looks fine. But, I mean, I don't mind the bad graphics either. Like, that doesn't bother me. So, there is that. I'm probably not the person to ask on that. But even so, like, the code had to have been in the game for everything else there, because the game was released with all that stuff. So, I don't understand why in all of the remakes, practically infinite at this point, nobody has added in that extra stuff. Like, sure, the other levels aren't that exciting, like the removed areas. They're small, they're not that exciting. Like, I get why they didn't add that back in, but it's also just extra content. Like, it seems, I don't know, it just seems kind of silly. Excuse me. Sorry if that deafened all of you. Man, there are a lot fewer hidden walls in this. I may just skip all of the candles going through all of this stuff, because I don't see a need to have any more hearts. But yeah, I actually have, so Symphony of the Night is one of those things of, I've played so much of it that I kind of think playing more of it, and people have seen so much of it that it's kind of silly to play that, but to play the Saturn version is just one of those things that people won't have seen as much, so maybe that's, you know, maybe that's actually worth it. Okay, good. So that, I take it the rare meat is one of the other things that will make this a lot harder, other than me walking into Medusa heads. That, I assume, will make the game a lot harder. Ha! Ha! I'm gonna get hit immediately, and immediately punished for that. Whoops. Damage boosting strats, right? I don't know why I have so much trouble with Medusa heads. It's kind of embarrassing, to be honest with you, but I love the fact that the graphics don't actually kick in until you get into here. But I don't think you can. I think you're just taking that hit no matter what. Woo! I can dodge that guy. I might be able to just... I wonder if I can just keep moving up and keep out. I did it again. Alright, I need to just remember that that guy, I am not going to be able to, I'm not going to be able to take that hit. I have to kill that guy, because he's gotten me each time. That's the second time now. So now shame on me, I guess. can't... Oh, you can whip on the stairs. I tried that earlier, and I didn't think that I could for some reason. Like, I didn't think that it had actually... whipped. You know, the Medusa heads are supposed to be getting whipped here, not me. Not me. Jerks. Yeah. I'm so afraid of jumping and just getting locked on those two things and dying. Oh, that's cool. There's a 2. I guess I can pick this up. Alright. Now that I know I can do that. I swear I tried it earlier and it didn't actually work. So that's why I haven't been whipping the Medusa heads on the stairs, is because I wonder if... Well, I mean, I'll take that. I mean, that worked out pretty favorably up until that point. Woo! I mean, I guess at the end of the day, like, it's supposed to be... The movement is supposed to be difficult because of, I thought I might... Okay, so... I don't know how much damage in the end that does then compared to your regular whip. Oh, I didn't know he could throw axes. That's evil. This still seems like the best strategy. Hey! Nifty! So, I can't remember. I was thinking it, but I don't know if I asked. When you die, do you keep your companion, or does it just reset all of that? For a ghost, he hit me awfully hard. Oh yes, I'll take him with me. All right, then I guess we should start the vote now for okay. Which character should I end up with if I get to the end of the game? Should I go for... What is it? Is it... I wonder if I can get the other... I noticed that. Yeah. Oh, right, because the Japanese version, he just naturally uses daggers, right? As his basic attack. I forgot about that. How do you... Alright, you change by select. Okay. I've never, I mean, I haven't played this far, so, can you get out of there? Did I just, like, lock myself? Uh-oh. Okay. I'm not quite sure how that works, but we'll take it. What? I pressed down! Okay, well, whatever. He jumps really high, though. Will this... let's see if this drops the power up. Alright, at least I have some range with Trevor. Yeah, walked down it fine that time. jerk game. Now, I do know that there are some really easy ways to skip some stuff with Grant, so... okay. You know what? I will take that. Like, here, I think you can... get... yeah. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Alright. I'm in for this. I am in for this. Okay, seriously. Walk down the frickin' thing. I am definitely pressing down. That's not... Okay, you can go... There you go, buddy. There you go. Good little Grant. What a jerk. Oh, now you attack. Thanks. Thanks for that, buddy. Alright, so... You know what? I don't really need to worry about that, so I'm not going to. And that's not going to hit me, and I don't think that will. Okay. So I know that there's an easy way to get through there, I think, at least. But I don't know how to... Okay. So... Or is it just the easy way is just to... Well, I was worried about that, I was worried about that. I just was worried about it in the wrong place. So actually, I think what I should probably... I was still holding up! This is gonna be fun, isn't it? I was definitely still holding up. Alright, so I should, I'm starting to see what you mean about fiddly. Alright, I should get the upgrades for him, just in case I switch back to him. Clearly, it's easier to do this. But... There we go. Yeah, why are they making me learn new mechanics, huh? What jerks? I think I can just drop down here, right? Yeah, okay. And then I can drop down here. And I can take a damage boost there. We're gonna call that intentional, even though it wasn't even mildly intentional. Okay, so the question is, how do I... Oh, that's cute. Alright, so... Okay, that's better. I mean, I guess I'll play with Grant for a while here and just learn him. I wonder if there's something up here. Let's find out. I do. What? You jerk! All right, seriously though, why is it? Huh. Well, you know, sure. I don't know. It is weird. So you basically just have to always be pressing up, and up is a little, no, go there. And up is a little finicky. Or do you have to be pressing in the direction of, okay, if he gets hit, it knocks him out of it. That's very good to know. And we'll just go down here. Alright. Go down when I press down. Go down the stairs, buddy. You have a lot of trouble going downstairs, you jerk. It's not hard. See stair, walk down. Alright, there you go. You got it, little buddy. You got it. He doesn't got it. Alright, well that was my bad. That was just me being a goofball. I'm not even gonna worry about the power-ups. If I have to deal with using Trevor for a little bit here, I'm gonna get used to Grant, and we'll just suffer my idiocy for a little bit longer because well, frankly, because I'm playing the game. So we're gonna have to suffer my idiocy for a little while. That was pretty bad, though, to be fair. That's right, he can get the knife, can't he? Okay. What can he get? The knife and the axe? Are those the two things he can get? I know he doesn't do much damage. Alright, I know that, so what is it? You have to, oh, you have to press in the direction that you're trying to, is that how you do it? You press in the direction of what you're trying to hold? So I had to press right there in order to grab the wall to the right? Is that what's happening? And when I'm messing up? I mean, that makes sense, but I don't know why I did that. That was just stupid. I wonder if that reappears. I doubt it. I mean, it'd be kind of cool if it did. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, you know, I'll take it. Alright. Getting used to it. Woo! Thought they had me. No, jump. Alright, go down the stairs. Man, he's kind of a chore in a way, isn't he? Go down the stairs, chucklehead. Yeah, well, whatever. I'll just take that. No reason not to. The fact that he jumps higher is going to be helpful here. Either that or it's going to really, really mess me up. Probably that latter part. I thought there was a... yeah, whatever. It is sad, though. It is sad that the thing I'm having the most trouble with is walking downstairs. That feels like a little bit of a regression. Yeah, I played it. What was the hardest part? Stairs. Woo! Alright. I'll take that. That is, for the record, not what I meant to do, but I will take it. Oh, okay. So one of the exciting things about that, the noise filtering is the fact that I can actually listen to the game music, because as it stands right now, I don't have the ability to listen to the game music because it, oh, yes! Oh, I love that. I'll take that too. No! I didn't realize I'd missed. That's kind of funny. That bird's a jerk. Oh, I thought I was gonna get both of them. Oh well. Did they respawn when I walked that far off? No. Okay, good. Alright, we can deal with this. Okay. That's not the worst. I'm gonna have to do that there, I think. I can do that there. I mean, okay. That was better than many. Yeah, final boss. Stairs. So, here's my plan for all the flea men in the game. Stand there and watch them until they hit me. that works, right? I mean, clearly that's what I'm doing, so it has to work. Okay. Stabbity doom! I hate flea men. Though I will say, I don't hate Fleamen as much as I hate Medusa heads. Because Fleamen so far in these games have done less damage. Where am I supposed to just drop off inside here, I guess? No? Okay. Yeah, Fleamen have done far less damage to me than Medusa heads. There's something about those... The thing that moves randomly hurts me less than the thing that moves in a guaranteed pattern. I don't know why that is. It's just it's just the way it is. Yeah, let's just wait for this guy. Woo! Alright, there we go. You, go away now. I'll take that, though. I wonder if you can get... Okay, so... What am I supposed to do? Just jump here? Is that it? Let's try it. No. What am I supposed to do? Go left? Have I gone the wrong way? I'm very confused right now. Is there something really obvious that I'm missing? Because I am good at that. I am really good at that. Are there? Oh man, I literally just didn't see them. Are there? There aren't. Are they over here? Oh, I see them. Wow. Okay. I really just genuinely could not see that in the textures. Wow. I mean, that's... I don't know. It's kind of embarrassing at the same time. Not really, because... Yeah. Alright, so... if I go to the right, that's the next companion, right? And if I go down, then that's just furthering the game. I'll play it through again. We'll go down this time, and then if we beat it, then we'll just use a different. All right. We'll just use a different character on the next playthrough. Alright. Okay. That was not that bad. And walk down the stairs. I saw those stairs. It's been known to happen from time to time. You know what, Bat? You know what I think of you? I think Stabbity Doom. That's what I think. Okay. I feel like the dagger is not as good as the axe for Grant. I do like the fact, and I'm gonna pick that up anyway, apparently. I do kind of like the fact that, that Grant, or that these are not just, like, instant deaths, so they're not gigantic pits like in the first one. It's actually reasonable. not great, but it's also not horrible. I don't know how afraid of these ghosts I should be. Yeah, I waited and waited and waited, and it didn't pop. Of course, the moment I jumped, it popped. It tricked me. Oh, you can get the stopwatch. I didn't know that. Oh, you can die. I did know that. I knew that part. Oh man, those guys take a lot of damage. I thought I just like hit them once and they would go away. Oh, that's kind of cute. I didn't know you could do that. So maybe the easiest way with Grant is just to just to do that, yeah. Okay, well, I mean, I'll still take a death there, but that's fine. This is just a learning experience. I will definitely do that. Yeah, I'll definitely do that. Man, that bat. That bat. I shouldn't be getting hit by that bat. Okay. Whatever. Okay, that's, why do I feel like this is a, it has to be a boss, right? Okay, it is. It is a boss. Okay, pick up a couple more hearts en route. Got it. Thought he would jump over me. Oh well. So just make the automatic assumption that something is jumping at me, that it's probably going to hit me. Gotcha. I'm good with that. And get the axe, which is right before where I need to be. So I'm also good with that. I understand. I comprehend the situation, and I am fully prepared to handle it. Unless, of course, it involves dodging a bat, in which case, nope, not gonna happen. I tried to jump there, but I was just too late. Okay, so there was a... I don't know why I just went out of my way to dodge that. So which was the... That's a heart. I mean, I'm probably gonna die here. I hope not. But, okay. Yeah, I guess, yes. Hello, hello. How's it going? Alright, so... I did not mean to do that. I was actually trying to hold on so that I could drop onto the platform when it went underneath me, but, I missed. But I missed very cleanly, so there's that. Okay, oh, well, I was trying. It doesn't matter, because there's the, I thought I could clear that. And that's the second time I've done that. I gotta be more, cognizant of that in the future. But okay. I did not mean to do that. Oh well, I'll take that. I don't think this is gonna go exactly like I want it to, but why do I always get hit by that bat? Whatever, that's fine. I'll take that and we'll just make up for it here. And I can get down here. I don't want to pick that up. So, we'll just do that this time, and do this the smart way. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Controlling Grant is kind of odd. Alright, that will get me here. And to the boss. So, I feel like... Can you... Oh, okay. Well, you can't do that. Double nerfed because I'm playing him too. That's like the banhammer. The poor guy. He's gonna die a lot. He's gonna die a lot. It's okay. So I don't know how many levels there are in this. Okay, that's what I was trying to do, and that went way better than it did last time, so... He might be. He definitely does more damage. I don't want that. I don't want to get hit by that. Okay. That's fine. This is better than it has been. Although I really do wish there were one meat in this level somewhere that I could find. You bastard. Alright, well, that ain't gonna happen, so we'll just do it this way. Yeah, I do wish there was a meat in this level. Maybe there's one over here? I mean, I doubt it. There hasn't seemed to be any meat really in much of anywhere here. Alright, I can get there. I guess that's the thing that can happen too, huh? Yeah. That's my opinion on that. We could try him. He might not be better for these areas, but I definitely do want to, try and get the, get as many power-ups as I can get. Oh, I didn't get the axe for him. Huh. Alright, well, whatever. It seems like this is actually... No, duck. Duck, you jerk. Oh, crap! Oh, okay, well, he is better. Except for the fact that I'm taking a ton of extra damage there for that. And the axe would be better as well, so... Alright. That's a little frustrating, however, not the worst. I didn't realize he was going to split, or else I would have done that differently too. So that's just... That was just, not knowing the boss, which I'm fine with that being something that kills me. That's part of the learning curve. I don't think that the cross is going to help me here, but it might. Alright, could help a lot, I guess. Okay, sure, I'll take that. Get wrecked. I mean, that's a thing. That is a thing. Man, we're not even to the castle yet. We suck. I kind of want to do this. I don't know if this is right, but I kind of just want to go up here and now we're just going to play, we're going to play this like an RPG where, okay, holding... There we go. Okay, we can't do that, so that's fine. But I can do that and just see what it is. Alright, that's got that. Oh, those dissolve it. Oh, that's nasty. Okay, well that's good to know. Alright, how many... How long do those fires stay there? Jeez Louise, that's kind of brutal. Alright, well, let's see if I can... No, I'm gonna get hit by it. As long as I don't get hit by it twice, though. Yeah, I learned. Yeah, I didn't realize those would, yeah, let's not do that and say we didn't. Okay. So what happens if I go down low here? Is it better? Should I go down low? Should I wait a second and let the drippy things take care of the... I'm gonna do it. I want to know. I mean, clearly that's what you're supposed to do here if you want to go down there. Woo! All right, Grant saved me. He saved me. Alright, so what am I actually looking at here? I'm assuming you can get down here with anyone, so it's not like... I mean, I guess that's a lot easier if you've got Grant, but... Okay, so let me guess. There's drippy things, and I have to wait for them to dig me out of here now. I can handle that. Though they do take an awfully long time. Can you stab it? And should I wait to go down onto the other side too, or no? Is it worth it? Should I just keep going the low path? I mean, I definitely can. Yeah, why not? We have that option. Might as well. We'll keep doing it. These guys are wicked just because of how long they... Can you... No? Okay. I don't know. It feels like that flame lasts an awfully long time. Okay. Okay. That's a thing. Who knew? My new plan is to stab the fire until it goes out. What do you guys think? Good plan? Good plan, bad plan? Usual plan? Sounds about right, or... We're just gonna keep going on the bottom path here, by the way. I'm not gonna stop. That doesn't seem like something I should do. I am gonna just walk right into him, though, just for fun. Fire, go squish now! Alright, so this actually... well, I was trying to do something not what I did, but... That's called learning, folks. That's called learning because you can. At least I know not to worry about like this stuff anymore. That's fine. I will not go. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I'm good with that. So we just won't worry about those guys, and we'll just stab him as fast as possible, and this time I won't walk through the fire. So I'll still have only taken one hit on this first screen, and that seems fair. Alright, so should I go the bottom path again, or should we try the top path, just to see what it's like? I don't even have a sub-weapon, so... Alright, we'll just go the top path, just for the sake of time. I mean, the worst thing that's going to happen is it's going to kill me. So... And the best thing that's going to happen is it's going to be faster. And that will save us some time. So I'm good with both of those things. We die, fine, we learned. We don't die, fine, we went faster. In this case, that was a lot faster. I wonder if that acid can hurt me. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say, of course it can. That's my guess. Alright, so here, there were the flame duders, right? Yeah, okay. And they're not that bad, because you can just stun lock them. As long as you don't walk into the fire. You know, like me. I want to stab him. I'm going to, actually. Let's get one more. Come on. Come on. Come on back. Come on back. There you go, buddy. And not walk into the fire. Okay. Still not walking into the fire. I don't trust myself to be able to jump over that. I have a feeling that if I try to jump over it, that will go badly. So. Alright, we're gonna try that. That works actually pretty well, except for how fast the screen transition makes you drop. Actually, I think this might be preferable. Yeah, okay. Alright, yeah, I'll take that. Make sure I don't just walk off there, and we'll do this, and I'll try and hold the right buttons, and I'll get lucky because I missed and then dropped on the solid ground anyway. So that's fine. I'm gonna try and do this the intelligent way. Okay, there we go. I don't have any problem cheesing a couple things like that, because this game will have no problem cheesing me, and I already know that. And I feel like that. Alright, so this worked better, although with a short whip it might not, but oh god. Okay. That changes things a little bit for me. How's it going, Dom? You good? Okay, that works out. That works out very poorly. So the question becomes for me now, do I just... Can you stab the, Man, I haven't done any damage to him. Do you have to hit him in the face? And can you hit, Pretty good, man. Pretty good. Getting, Alright, we're just gonna take one for science here. Okay, so I can stab that. That's good. Stabbing check. Check. I'm pretty good. Trying to get somewhere in this game, and it is hard, but it is fun. So I guess that evens out. Alright, so... Man. Yeah, it's really... I've got that, and that's all fine and dandy. Okay, that makes it easier. Yeah, we'll just do that. That seems like a plan right there. I wonder how many hits these things take. Okay, enough that I don't care. That's how many those take. That didn't work. In case anyone was wondering, that didn't work. But this I am fine with. Alright, so the real question here is, was that intentional? Or did they just not... Like, if this is stuff that you're intended to do with Grant, then that's fine. We're gonna go up this way. That was way, way better. If this is stuff you're intended to do with Grant, then I don't mind doing it. But I kind of wonder if it's just busted. I mean, I'm still gonna do it. Don't get me wrong. I would like to actually beat this game. So, all right, got that down pretty smoothly. I feel like there's probably something over there that I should care about, but we are going to switch back here, though, because I think he feels like he's a lot better than Grant. Oh, I'm having a ton of fun. I've been waiting to play this game for so long, and I finally get the opportunity. Okay, that's... I can't keep taking trades like that, but... I don't have a sense for how to hit him in the face and then whip the fire. Because if I'm close enough to hit him, then it's not close enough to dodge the fire. Opinions? Thoughts? Axe? Although at 15 hearts... I thought that might miss me. Okay, well at 15 hearts actually this could just be doable. Maybe. I don't know. Let's see. So yeah, that it's this that's a yeah, alright. I should have whipped that flame, and I thought about it, but I thought about it too late. So let's go ahead and power up his whip, because if his whip is powered, then I think we're gonna have a much better chance of that fight. And I don't have too much trouble getting to him, so... Yeah, how far am I? So, it is as we stand here. How far through the level? One thing, Dom, that I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, that Drumble and I were talking about a little bit, is I found a copy of, actually, he may be better for this, for the Mummy. Sorry to keep swapping back and forth, but I think, actually, he may be better. Yeah, okay, this is better. Oh, this is better. That's not better, but it's still fine. I did manage to find a Japanese copy of Symphony of the Night, so even though I played a ton of Symphony of the Night and there's a ton of content out there about it, I don't mind playing a different version because nobody plays Maria. So that's something that I'm working on and should hopefully have going up sometime soon. And we've got a Munchkin on the way, so we're having to do a huge house rearrangement for that. And while I'm doing that, I'm trying to reorganize in such a way that I can get an actual sort of more private office space. And if that's the case, then I will be streaming a lot more. So I will probably up the streams to like 3 a week. This is all in the planning phase. I gotta make sure I can actually get... there's no internet jack, and there's no hot jack coming into the house anywhere near that. I did used to do a lot of networking and wiring, so that's not really a problem. I can just run the wires, but I can't drill a bunch of holes in the apartment, so I gotta figure out how to get that there relatively reasonably. That's gonna require a lot of coax cable, and that was almost really stupid. It's going to require a lot of coax cable and a lot of... Alright, that's got it. And then we can go up here. So, that's in the works, but it's going to be... I'm shooting to get the big reorg done this upcoming week. As soon as the stream stops, then that's going to be what I'm doing. And then after that, it'll be, it probably won't be next week because it probably won't be ready in time to start that, but I'm hoping for the week after. So just, there's some news. I don't know if anyone will find this story funny, but I'm going to tell it anyway, so... When I was a kid, my dad and I lived in Edinburgh for a while. and there was a gentleman. I was 5 at the time, and then we went back when I was like 10. And there was a gentleman who would stand on the corner and yell evening news, and I always loved that. I don't know why. Just there's a funny story about that, but I thought I had the axe. Do you lose the sub-weapons? Yeah, Scotland, Edinburgh. Yeah, I lived there for a couple years. Lived in Greenock too. For a very short time in London, but that was very short. So that's not going to go well. Okay, I might have a better sense of this guy now. Now that I have heard of it, I have never been there, but I have heard of it. We were only really in London for like a month, I think, because we went there. We had some people that we could stay with at the time, and then we immediately went to Scotland because my dad actually went to the University of Edinburgh, so. Oh, cool! Nice. I want to take my wife really badly because I think she'd have a lot of fun with it. But I mean, it's hard to get overseas. Oh, is that? Oh. I didn't realize that was Alucard. I like Alucard. But I do like Grant. I'm gonna leave Alucard behind this time. It breaks my heart, because that's the character I really want to play as in this game. But I've played him as him in Symphony of the Night, and I've never played with Grant. So if I beat the game, then what we're gonna do is we're gonna what is this? Like, oh man, well, okay. If I beat the game, then we'll come back and play as somebody else. Yeah, I didn't realize those were crumbling blocks, and then I panicked. So, you know. Alright, let's take care of that nonsense. Alright. Are they just gonna keep spawning? Okay, if they're just gonna keep spawning, then forget that nonsense. We're getting out of here. Alright, cool. Yeah, I know he's not, but I have actually played as the character, so that's enough of an excuse to do something else this time. Alright, we'll take this. I have, but I mean, since I'm playing as the characters so much, let's go through it in a few different ways, right? So you have to go, you can't actually see every character in the game. Is that how that goes? Alright, should I go straight or should I go down? What you guys want? Opinions? I have one in-house vote for down. One in-house vote for down. No? Okay. Alright. I'm going down. As in the game, not like in fire. Or in flames. Though I wouldn't, Oh, too late. I'd already gone. I tried to wait. No, stop going up there. Stop, you little bastard. Oh, I just got myself into a bad spot. Oh well. You know what? I am actually going to swap back to this. Oh, they take 3 hits with a small whip. I did not realize that. Okay. Alright, well, that's fine. That's good enough. I'm still gonna stay as Grant, even though that's... Alright. I've taken way too much damage that I should not have taken here. So, we'll just have to suck that one up. Oh, Alright, I might have to try this. That's absolutely filthy. I almost feel bad, except I don't at all. I'm assuming I should go up. Okay, Grant is kind of ridiculous in the number of skips he lets you do. I pressed up instead of down, but I still pressed forward. Does Grant do more damage with the knife? I actually don't know. I don't know about that. I thought that was a whip power up last time. I need to wait to see where he's actually going, don't I? Before I just jump. Before I Hail Mary that. I almost didn't make that jump. Huh. So that's only sometimes a whip upgrade, it looks like. That's kind of interesting. Go away. I do not want you. Go away. Scooch! Bad, naughty skeleton. Go on. Go on! Man, this guy is being a jerk. Fine. We'll do it that way. Well, I'm good with that. If he's not gonna back up, then we'll just do it the old-fashioned way of jump down and whip him in the face. Alright, I didn't realize that the sub-weapons carry with the character whom you're using, so that's kind of important to know. I should have... Had I known that, I would have done a couple things differently. Very differently. Oh, I thought if I got knocked back, it would knock me back. Thank you, appreciate it. I thought it would knock me back. Alright, you go away now. I thought it would knock me back onto the other platform, but apparently I was wrong. So that's good to know. And I see they fixed the problem of you being able to actually give me the heart, give me some love. They fixed the problem of you being able to just go straight underneath the bone. That was too late. Yep, nope, that was too late. I get antsy. I got antsy. But we're gonna start with the full brace of lives, so that's fine. Okay, so next time, help me remember to swap over, if I have to go through here again. Help me remember to swap over to, Grant to pick up that heart, because that will actually help a lot. Let's see if I can get him. Okay, that works just fine. Yeah, that works just fine. So now we'll swap here. Come on, you can get up there, buddy. And what a little punk. What a little punk he is. Alright, fine. If that's how this is gonna be, that's how this is gonna be. I'm comfortable with that. Oh no, that's so bad. I thought for a second. Oh wow. What the? Okay, I'm not exactly sure what happened there. So yeah, we're gonna swap over to the knife here. I'm assuming that this candle drops a knife for Grant too. All right, it does. Good. Do your heart? Okay, your heart pool is consistent. Forget that you take those guys take 3 hits if you don't have that whip upgrade, and then that will still give a whip upgrade. Okay, yeah, I think we're fine. I think we're fine. Okay. All right, this is better. This is better. This is a little bit rougher, but not by much. Unless, of course, I do that. That was the way that suddenly becomes more difficult. Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. This, it does not give a whip upgrade. So is the whip upgrade dependent upon? I can see in a lot of these games, some of these upgrades being based on how fast you get them. And we will swap back to Grant here and just throw some daggers at him when he comes this way. All right, that works. That works just fine. So then we'll get over here. Swap midair because cool, isn't it? Hey, come on, buddy. Oh, I didn't think it could hit me that far. Oh well, I look dumb. I'm fine with looking dumb. Used to it. Alright, so then we're gonna go back here, swap to Grant, and knife this guy to death. No, 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 don't walk. Oh, God. That's really unfortunate. Alright, well, we're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Alright. You know what? This might just have been the easiest path to that victory of any, is just stand on there with a full whip upgrade. The first upgrade does a little bit more damage, because before that, it was taking 3 hits to kill those enemies, and after that whip upgrade, it only took 2, but I don't think the long chain does make a difference. Gotta be a little careful here, because I don't want one of those chains to just come up and hit me randomly. I mean, one of those guys to just come up and hit me randomly. That would be kind of sad. But whatever. Figured out a somewhat painful way to get through that last part, which is, I'll take. And then that's pretty good. So that's not bad. And actually the fact that it's on like a continue, do I want that? I think I will swap and get that with Grant if I can get it in time. And I think I will stick with Grant through here. No, we are going to go over to Trevor and we are going to back up immediately. No, you jerk face. Oh, that feels bad. I'm not gonna take any chances through here though, because this is, watch, I'm still gonna like drop the button and get hit, but yeah, whatever. I don't know what the best choice is gonna be here, but I have a feeling that was stupid. Okay, well anyway, the idea is correct. So I'm good with that. So we get the first upgrade here, we give him the knife, and we'll later pick up the axe. And then he can take care of this guy, and then we'll swap back over to Trevor. Okay. Yeah, it is. Mostly because of, I feel like the levels are longer, and I feel like there's a lot less health in this game. I've seen very, very, very little meat or anything like that, and so that makes it a lot harder. But on the other hand, Grant, the different characters also kind of make it easier. Like I've skipped a lot of stuff with Grant, so it feels kind of dirty. Like I feel kind of like I've been cheating myself of a little bit of the experience, and at the same time I feel like the difficulty level is set to accommodate that. So even though it feels easier, it isn't that it's really easier, it's just that it feels very, very, very well balanced, to be honest with you. I'm kind of impressed. Like, it's living up to all of my expectations. It feels like a really well thought out game that's really balanced and challenging, but perfectly fair. And that's, I mean, you know, what more can you ask for? Not getting hit by those guys, I guess, is something else I could ask for, but, you know, that's my fault, so what am I going to do about that? That jump terrifies me, by the way. But yeah, this, to me, this feels like the better game. And it feels like, yeah, it feels really, really, really fun and really, really, really rewarding. I should have just done this from the get-go, and I put myself in a bad spot now. Yeah, this is probably gonna go poorly. The lack of health items, though, is brutal. Yeah, Drumble, it definitely seems intended. It really seems like a very well thought out and extraordinarily fair game. And that's what I'm enjoying about it so much right now, is that it really does seem very, very well thought out and fair. Alright, this is going to be very difficult for me. I'm going to throw one Holy Water to try and stun lock while that's what I was trying to avoid. But yeah, it definitely feels fair. I should have gotten that with What's His Nuts, but that's fine. But it feels like what a sequel should feel like. It feels like they were really careful with it, and that they just balanced it really well. I think Sifa can skip stuff by freezing and jumping on it, is if I remember correctly. And this, I'm going to see. That's unfortunate. Okay, that's what I'm trying to go for, is the double hits here. He'll at least be softened up, if nothing else. Okay, no. Actually, you know what? I am gonna swap here. I am gonna swap here and grab this, because I don't know what it is. And I'm gonna see if there's, like, wall meat hidden over there. Alright, it doesn't look like there is. I'm not gonna go all the way back. That's it, though, right? That it's all about the, the ice, where you just freeze an enemy and then jump on it. Well, this seems like I should do that for absolutely no reason. Ollie will take that. And he really is better at dealing with these guys, so that's fine. I wish I had still had the holy water, but, you know, if wishes were horses, beggars would ride. Okay. Hey, money! Who knew? Who cared? Move! No, well, that wasn't the move that I really meant. Ah, crap. Okay. That's a thing. Yeah, the axe still seems good here, but it does seem like... Okay, so am I just missing when I'm whipping at it in the ground? First of all, my rhythm is off, and I'm aware of that, so that's part of the problem there. But am I just missing the fireball, or when it's down there half in the floor, can you not hit it? Because I'm having genuine trouble figuring that out, and I actually think I can do this in a slightly more elegant way. And faster. So you guys know there's we have that's what I was trying not to do, but you know, it's what it is. We have a couple of neighbors that really like the bass-heavy music, and I've tried to mitigate that as much as possible with my sound setup, but I'm sorry if you guys can hear that. I do not want that. Okay. Alright. Back to this guy we go. Actually, I mean, so far, this guy doesn't feel that bad. I actually am going to go to the left because, oddly enough, it actually feels a little bit safer. I do not want to do that. Okay. That, however, is fine. This feels bad because of... Yeah, it feels like I can't whip the whip those ones that are in the ground, which is kind of unfortunate. Yeah, there really isn't any health in this. That's not hurting him, is it? I don't know what I was thinking there, but I was not thinking the right thing. Okay, can't duck him. Yeah, he's not that bad. I kind of have a feeling, I kind of have a feel for him now, but I gotta get there with an actual decent upgrade. And yeah, that's not that bad. I was too close there. I should have backed up, but I didn't, so I got lucky. I think that should hit me. I mean, obviously, I guess it didn't, so it shouldn't have, but I did not back up far enough, and I did not play that carefully enough. That should have hit me. Okay. There's we goes. So that's better. We'll switch back over to Grant. And knife this guy. Come on. Come on back over here, buddy. And we'll pick that up. We'll pick that up. We'll hop over here. Yeah, Alucard's the big one for skipping, isn't he? I mean, he skips all over the place. I know that. It's one of the reasons I actually don't want to play him, because, or I don't want to play him on this playthrough, is because I love skips, and I love. Yeah, I'm gonna take that hit because I was not on this ledge, and I think if I do something else, I'm more likely to actually get hit and die. So that was just taking damage instead of taking a death. But yeah, so with Grant, he offers a little bit of skipping, but not a ton. I mean, you know, a reasonable amount, but hate to see that. Well, maybe that's in time for me to be able to actually so anyway, I love skipping, and I feel like if I'm going to play Alucard, then it should probably be kind of on my own time, where I can just tinker around with skipping things and goofing off. Whereas with this, you know, I am actually trying to beat the game and get through it in a reasonable amount of time, so it's not just boring to watch. But I think I have enough hearts for this. Yeah, okay. The fact that he's going to give me all those will help too. So that's why I didn't pick up Alucard. We will use Grant again to pick this up. Yeah, I know it uses hearts. I might be overvaluing it, and which would just be really funny. It'd be really funny if it could be actually very entertaining if I'm just wrong, but. Okay, this is an infinitely better situation until, as we've seen, I jump over this and then just kill myself. I don't trust that jump. I mean, I'm sure you have to be able to make it because you have to be able to make it with Simon, but I don't trust that top block. I don't trust top blocks in any of these games. They always end up in suffering and pain for me. This guy isn't that bad. It is interesting though that Grant does so much less damage, but his sub-weapons do the same amount of damage. That was just dumb. But I feel like that it's kind of nice. Like I kind of like that in a way, but at the same time, I kind of wonder if it would have been better if his. So I don't know why I'm going for points. Can you actually get extra lives in this from points? I need to stop whipping that one. Is that actually a thing though? Do you actually get extra lives for different points? All right. I think because of Grant's ability to jump higher, I am actually going to use him for this boss. I think his mobility, that's a pause, that's not select. This guy, I will definitely, Yeah, it seems like it might not be worth me picking it up. Alright, so if I can just axe this guy to death, although maybe the better plan here is actually to switch. Hold on, I'm going to try something here. I don't know how this is going to work, but I have a feeling that if I do that, and then... No! I was thinking I could... that was so stupid. Ugh. That was so stupid. Alright. I'm gonna have to play a little more carefully here because that fully tilted me. That fully tilted me. Ugh. Alright, we're gonna try it. Okay, well, that's not bad. Alright, I'm good with that then. I just didn't wanna find out the really unpleasant way. But what I was thinking is if I used the cross to just sort of lure him down there and then whip him in between stun lock, because this hits farther and hits a little harder than Grant. But I probably should have just sucked it up and I probably should have just sucked it. I want to know if this always... Okay, it always drops money, so I don't need to worry about that. I'm not going to worry about that one. And then just go up here and take care of this. I see how this boss moves. For some reason, I'm just having trouble with his pattern. And that's... I haven't figured out when he'll start, like, when he starts dropping down. That's what triggers the drop. And that's the thing that is messing with me right now. Because if I could figure that out. Alright, so I'm going to let this guy come out. I was going to wait on the fireball to see if I could... this guy's wrecking my day, isn't he? So I'm trying to figure out where and when this boss... starts actually that was not far enough. I tried to jump there and I just failed. Can you... No, okay, that's right. Rock in a hard place. I mean, this doesn't feel hard. You do have to hit the head, and I already know that. I'm just being an idiot. That really, right now, I just feel stupid. That's really what this comes down to. I see what the boss does and how it angles at me, and I'm just making really dumb decisions, and it's making me feel really, 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 really stupid. Which is why I'm getting a little more serious-faced and frustrated, because I hate feeling stupid. Which is, you know, a thing, because I feel stupid all the time. When you feel stupid and you act stupid, generally... Alright. Oh, I do need to beat Grant, my bad. Sorry guys, it's gonna be an extra shift there. As I said, I'm a little bit tilted about this nonsense, just... But that's okay. That's okay. We can make up for it here by making sure that yeah, but you know how games can do that to you, where like you just feel like a moron sometimes when you play them because you're doing stuff that your brain knows not to do, but for some reason your hands will not follow what your brain's telling them. It's just like, okay, all right, brain, come on, like, let's get these two things working in concert here, because this ain't working. That bat is aggravating me. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Not fine with that, but it doesn't matter, so it's sort of a moot point. Alright. I do like the cross, though, so I'm okay with having the cross. I'm okay with getting the cross here, because it actually does make this bone dragon a lot more palatable. Yeah. A lot more palatable. Okay. So, let's not do the stupid thing here. Whatever that might be, let's not do the stupid thing here. Yeah, I feel like there has to be meat somewhere in this level, and I just don't know about it, because I can't believe they would program a level and not put, like, at least one health drop in each level. I'm gonna check this upper block here and just see, because, oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Alright, guys. I got it. Good. That took long enough for me to figure out, didn't it? I figured I could get away with that. Alright. Oh, come on down here, you jerk. You jerk! Man, this guy should be... Alright, there we go. I do want the hearts. I don't want that. I think that's just points. It is just points. Yeah, a light shines in a dark place. Alright, and then actually not going to pick that up, but I will swap over to Trevor for this bone dragon, and we will just... Okay, that went much better. And then I'm going to continue on my original game plan here, but I'm going to try and not be a buffoon about it. No! Oh, that's so... What the... What hit me? Oh, his tail. Oh, no. Okay, I get it. Man, that's frustrating. I didn't really think or realize that. You can't get up there again. Okay. Now, I should have taken a moment and thought before I did this, but I still think there's a whip upgrade in here, I think, right? So that's fine. Yeah. Oh, it's right there, so I can get it. Okay, I can skip that. I can skip that with Grant next time too, and still get the whip upgrade. Okay, that's fine. I just didn't want to miss out on that. I'm not sure either if the hearts actually matter. I suspect that they do because I want to use a bunch of hearts on the boss, but this guy also gives like plenty, so. Alright, random story. When I was a kid, we used to play a bunch of D&D, and a buddy and I were wandering around, lived in this apartment complex in the middle of nowhere, and being teenage boys, we never slept, so we were wandering through the neighborhood, just walking, and verbally playing, and you know, we were trying to actually role play so that we weren't having to use the dice at all, and so it's like 4 a.m. We're dog tired. We should be asleep and in bed, and there was absolutely nothing serious about. Is that okay? So his tail will do damage to me. Wait a minute. As long as it doesn't drop something there, then I'm actually in a pretty good spot. Ah, crap. Okay, well, I figured out something here. I figured out something huge there, so that's good. Anyway, so we're wandering around, and I'm, we're not up to no good or anything like that. We're just goofing off. And so he's it was a ridiculously overpowered campaign because I was running it, and teenage me had no sense of power level or any of that stuff, so it just ended up going very poorly. He gets a sword and it drops, and he asked me, so how much does it do? And I'm like, well, I mean, it's a nice sword and it seems magical and blah 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 blah. So he's like, well, yeah, but how much damage does it do in the dice? And I meant to say 1d20, and instead I looked, I was like, it does 1d plenty damage, and I was just irritated. But so that the whole plenty thing from here on out in my head, I just hear 1d plenty. What kind of damage it do? 1d plenty. I don't know if that's funny to anyone else or if you just had to be there, but get a view into the odd and somewhat disturbed mind of Justin. It's not that anyone ever wanted that or asked for it. In fact, most people probably prefer never to see the inside of my mind. It's a weird place. Did that not hit him? How did that not hit him? What a jerk. Oh well. That hit him. Alright. Ah. This is frustrating because this boss is not hard. Like, I see I'm trying to figure out how to get him into a pattern where he's going in a loop around me, and then he's not bad. But for some reason, I'm just having a lot of trouble controlling the boss. Alright, we're just gonna Hail Mary that one because that was a dumb hit. Out of interest. Yeah, except he is, but it's the weird thing of, like, if you're in the middle, then you can get him to the point where he just spirals around you, and that seems like the perfect time to take advantage of it and take him to task. And that's what I'm trying to do, is I'm trying to just get him to go down there and circle around Trevor so that I can just hit him, sort of at convenience. Wait, one more. There we go. I keep doing that. Well, whatever. We'll do that in the air. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. He's not horrible. He's just... Alright. Come back over here, jerk. Alright, that's fine. This guy is kind of a pain. Like, he's not hard, he's just, he's in a really inopportune space. Man, there has to be a wall meet somewhere in this level. Although, since I did skip the, that bat is really, really annoying. You've gotta be kidding me. Well, that's very disappointing. I'm very disappointed in myself. And I missed the cross, which is gonna make this guy a lot. Wait, is the cross right here? I don't think so. Yeah, no, it isn't. Huh. Anyway, he's hard to avoid in the middle, but I feel like if I can figure out that, then he becomes kind of a non-issue, because he's not gonna be able to hurt me. Yes, I will, Dom. Yup. I am chomping at the. I'm actually. So here's the problem. I don't know whether I want to get it on Steam, the Switch, or the PS4. I think it's on the PS4, isn't it? I can't remember. Anyway, Steam or Switch is really the choice. So I'm thinking that I'm probably going to get it on Steam. But the Switch seems like the place that I would enjoy playing it the most, and have the most accessibility to it. But yeah, that's just a. Alright, seriously, go up, Grant. Why is he being such a little punk? Is that what you're getting on PS4? It's a good system, but oh, come on down here, buddy. Come on. Alright, we'll take care of that. Let's just check, make sure I'm not missing something here. Yeah, I'm really excited for it. Unfortunately, so I have a friend who I've played all of them with, and obviously with everything that's going on, he doesn't have any current systems, and he does have Steam though, so I could actually play it with him on Steam, and that's a huge perk. But at the same time, he I was trying to jump, just didn't realize how long that animation took. Yeah, he only has Steam, so if I could get it on Good Old Games, I think that's the platform I'd like to have it on most. But I don't know whether it's being released on Good Old Games. You know, I'll go look into that after the stream today. Yeah, there's no doubt about it though. I'm picking that game up. I'm really excited. It's been too long. As long as it doesn't go the way of Streets of Rage 3, because ugh. I'm still looking for a copy of the Japanese run of that, except for I couldn't read it. So I mean, I guess it would be kind of a. I could learn Japanese. I know some, but not enough to play a game. I knew so. For a while, I worked at my profession was chef, so everyone knows. I was a chef for a long time. That stinks. I was a chef for a long time, for about 25 years. So, I lived in Boston for a while, and when I lived in Boston, I worked at this this little cafe restaurant, and we would have a lot of foreigners come through. So when I was there, we had a lot of people from Japan, and there was a moment where I was like, you know, I can kind of speak Japanese, kind of, not really. And then we had these couple Japanese tourists come through, and I was actually able to give them directions to what they were looking for. And that's what makes me like, I really don't know how good my Japanese actually is. Yeah, I don't know how good my Japanese actually is, but it can't be horrible, or, no! Oh, I actually figured out the pattern. No! If I get him coming towards me, and then I move after he starts heading my way, I can actually walk underneath him down there in those middle sections. I just didn't get close enough. Come on, Grant. Work with me here, buddy. Man, Grant just sometimes just does not want... There we go. Okay. He is kind of finicky. Drumble, if you're still watching, he is kind of finicky. That was good advice earlier to practice with him. Yeah, so I don't actually know how... I mean, it's not good enough... it's not good enough to read it, because I don't know my hiragana or my katakana, and I know 0 kanji. I think I know like 1, maybe 2, but I do know if it's spoken, then I'm okay at figuring out what's being said. Communicating back is a struggle, to say the least. But that's kind of where my skills lie. Oh no, really? Well, that's kind of not nice. Now I know to go back. Anyway, where that's going is it would be kind of nice to play, you know, Burning Knuckle 3 or Bare Knuckle 3, I mean, and yeah, that would be Burning Knuckle. It is not Fatal Fury. Fatal Fury, right? Burning Knuckle, Raging Knuckle. I don't know. I can't remember. So I don't know if you were here when I was talking about some potential ideas for playing another game, and one of the things I'd kind of like to do that I think would be fun, and I'm trying to figure out how to do it, and that if this new setup really does work, then this becomes a possibility, is play a game that's in Japanese, but play it with Google Translate open the entire time, and just capture the Google Translate, because I think that would be hilarious. I've done it a little bit, just not with any setup that made any sense, but that's so frustrating. Not with any setup that made any sense. Like I couldn't actually capture off of my phone and do that. But if I can find a way to set up the phone so it's being held there and will capture the game and capture my phone, then that would be a lot of fun. And I will start. I have some real big plans for a couple games that I found that are Japanese only. So that's definitely something that is in the works for doing something like that. I wonder if Grant would be easier to get through that section with the. I keep doing that. I need to stop doing that. I think it would be easier to get through that section with the Mudmen. Anyway, yeah. So if I can get a copy of Bare Knuckle 3 in Japanese, actually play it like it was intended to be played and not the piece of garbage that we all got, because the game had to have been pretty good. I mean, it didn't have to be, but it was cool. It just, the soundtrack was a little bit different. Like they definitely. That sucks. They definitely tried to repeat what they had done with number 2, and they kind of failed at that, but that doesn't mean it was gonna, number 2 was just such an improvement over number 1, and number 1 was already so good. Really? That's cool. So you've gotten to play it? Because I've never gotten to even play it. I mean, I'm assuming, is it still in Japanese? Or did you patch it? Is there an English patch for that? Is there a fan translation? Because that would be awesome. Stop doing that! Stop doing that, Justin! Stop doing that! Ah. Well, I'll take that, though. So normally the wall is level 3 or 4, so I'm kind of breaking the curve here with my wall being level 6. Though I will say this game feels a lot longer than number 1, too. A lot longer. And that's kind of a good thing. Although one didn't feel too short, but this might have been a little bit ambitious for a Gittin Gud just because of length. But is it so it's actually the original? It's not the absolutely destroyed version of that was released here. And I guess you were saying that it was the same version in the UK. Because if that's the legitimate version, then I will definitely go check that out. I mean, I really want to play that game because I love I love 1 and 2. Actually, I may have that. Now that we're talking about it, I may actually have that collection. Come on, buddy. Really? Oh, buddy. I'm gonna go check that out. There might be a couple things. Yeah, I've got it. I'm almost certain I do. I'm gonna go find out. As soon as we finish the stream, I will go check that out, because if I have, man, he's being so finicky with his jump. Come on. Ugh. I mean, I wonder if maybe it's just possible to do this. What the? Why? Oh, man. Oh, well, whatever. It was worth a try. Now we know it doesn't work. It's no longer worth a try. Really? Oh, buddy. Man, I need to reorganize my house so I can stream more often. You want to distract me with this stuff. What's up with that, man? Don't really want that extra content, huh? Oh, I am gonna go check that nonsense out immediately. Huh. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check that out immediately. I can't believe I took those 2 bogus hits. That's frustrating. Alright, I don't want actually, knife is probably better than the holy water, except for this guy, but this guy, I did try to jump. I don't have a very good sense of timing in this game. That's a real problem right now. But okay, we will go there. He'll try and drop his tail on me, and let's see if I can. Oh no, that was so close. Balls. This boss, I guess, is very, very, very difficult for me. Yeah, running retro. It's actually if you go to the link down below, on my videos, my Twitter account is linked there. So if you want to go check that out, there's a straight link to the Twitter and the Facebook page actually. So yeah, please do check it out. And it's also on the webpage, so a couple different venues for that. Do I still have the? Okay, no, I did. Really? Okay, there we go. Huh, that's weird. These guys take so many hits. Sweet, thank you. Yeah, it makes it easy for finding out when we're going live for sure. I have had an issue, so I tend to update the website and then it updates the Twitter and the Facebook. But apparently, there's a weird thing with the with what I'm using where it doesn't actually update with your posts until you go look at the page. So I need to update the posts and then actually go to the page and refresh to get it to register the fact that there's a new post, which is kind of weird. It's really kind of a pain, and that's why you'll see like there's a weird Twitter post. There's a weird Twitter post where I was jumping, but yeah. So there's a weird Twitter post at like 4 a.m. my time, and I was like, 4 a.m.? I didn't post that at 4 a.m. I posted that at 10 a.m. the previous day. What's going on? And it turns out that what it actually is the fact that it just it doesn't post until I actually look at it. And being an insomniac, I was up at 4 a.m. and I just checking things out and trying to be a responsible individual and making sure everything's posted and all that good stuff. And I realized, wait, why is this here? And that's why it was there. Kind of interesting. Stop doing that. Oh, there is a reason for doing this. Now that I've discovered that this can be an upgrade. Yeah, okay, that's worth it. That's actually worth it. So, don't know why I'm having so much trouble with this boss. I really don't. It's not that horrible. But I mean, I guess it is. If it's causing me this much trouble, then it can't be great. It just doesn't feel that horrible. How about that? This boss doesn't feel bad. It feels like it's... Yeah, whatever. I'm not gonna worry about that. One hit is fine. Yeah, one hit is fine. Yes, please. 1 sec. Gots to stay hydrated. Was it? There's the cross. Okay. Now we're in business. Kind of. We're in better business than we were. I actually think the cross is the best thing here. Hold a second to pause. Alright. Alright, let's not do any chuckle-headed stuff here, and we should be fine. Alright, that was not chuckle-headed, nor was that. So we're looking better. We are looking better, and this time I will pick this up with Grant. And yeah, that's... And then... I'm definitely pressing left and up when I'm grabbing hold, and he's just letting go. That was really stupid. Yeah, so you can just do that. I don't know why that didn't work when I was trying it earlier, why I just fell. I guess I accidentally let off the up button when I did that? Okay. For a moment there, I thought I'd really messed up. I don't know. This part of the game is becoming unfortunate for me. But let's be honest, I've made and missed that jump enough that was an inevitability. Like, that was the one place here I haven't died on, so you know, it was bound to happen at some point. At some point. Oh, actually, Dom, one other thing. I have a Discord channel, too. So if you want to join in there, a lot of it's just conversation about games, some ideas that I've got coming up. That's also linked on the website in the blog. And it is, I think it's linked down below, too, with an invite. So if you want to join and join the Discord, you're more than welcome to join the Discord and jump in the conversation. But, yeah, it's a bunch of us just geeking out about games. So check it out. Fun stuff for sure. So I've got some ideas for some upcoming stuff, and it's in there. It's a little nebulous at the moment, but nebulous or not, he never ducks though. That's the first time he's actually ducked. I guess I don't have his pattern down. Every time he's done anything like that, he's gone towards you, and then once he swoops towards you, he doesn't actually adjust his trajectory. So that's the first time that he's done that. That's why I was thinking that I was thinking I could get away with that. I still think getting through here and just not doing something stupid and actually getting here with, you know, getting here with actual health and power-ups, and everyone's sort of set up as they should be with, like, the cross. I think the cross is probably the key for me to be able to beat this boss right now. It's just a gut feeling, but I guess I'll pick up the stopwatch. Stopwatch doesn't work on bosses, right? I mean, like, I can't imagine that would work. If it does, then I feel like that's, I don't know. I don't actually like that. I think that's kind of not a good idea. That's just not a good idea. But I do think that I want to get a little bit closer to this dude. Alright, there we go. So we'll get that. I'm gonna try a couple different things here. Okay, that worked out pretty well. That actually worked out just fine. Yeah, see, getting right there. No! Oh, there's the little, like, on the tip of his tail, there's a very, very, very slight raise in his tail, and that is actually a hitbox. Huh, okay. Well, that's good to know. Oh, I can't believe that. That stinks. But, I mean, I clearly have a much better idea of what I'm doing on that now. Alright, we'll go back to this. Yeah, I haven't had too much trouble on anything up until now. I mean, it's been hard, but the other thing is, like, just playing the original Castlevania and then playing this, and then playing on this, will he just move back? Come on, just move back, buddy. It'd be so much faster. Okay, fine. He's not gonna move back. I was hoping to save some time by not doing that, but that's fine. And then I do want to check this for the... Okay. So, let's just get through this section healthy. And get to the boss with good health, all the items, and in a happy manner. And then we'll... Okay, so this way, I can be here for when he swings, jump up and get the heart. I'm actually looking for some time saves because of how long this is taking. I'm just trying to find some ways to mitigate the time loss. Oh no, I was hoping that he looked like he was just gonna, there we go, okay. He looked like he was just gonna swing for above my head there. But I wonder if I could get that boss to drop a little bit if he would be more manageable. In other words, if I could get him to if I could get the boss to swoop low and then holy water him, I wonder if that's actually the best strat, but that seems kind of risky. I kind of don't want to try it because I think I'd be pretty much guaranteed to take a death if I did that. And if I take a death, then it's just gonna, I mean, I'm only gonna get to try that once, so I'm only gonna get to try that once per continue. That seems a little bit irresponsible. We'll go with irresponsible. We'll swap to Grant here, though, and grab this. And we won't do the dumb thing this time. Or that could happen. What the? I really wish he would not stop holding the ceiling, but whatever. Fine. It's starting to look tempting. It really is. Though the way I did the best against him was getting him kind of in line with the cross, and that's, I think that's the strategy that's gonna yield the most damage the fastest. So I'm gonna try that this time, and then on the next run through we can try the stopwatch. Actually, I mean, there's no reason that I can't just swap off to. I'll just use Grant to hold the stopwatch. So if it looks like it's going really, really south and really poor, then I've whipped all of these bricks. None of them has health, except for now. I mean, I haven't whipped the stuff in here, but it would just fall into the pit. So I don't think so. That's what I'm saying. That there's like, that's what makes this game hard, is that there's no health anywhere in the game. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of obnoxious, actually, is what it is. But I do feel that there could have been a little bit more, we'll go reward, I guess is the word I'd use. Although it doesn't feel like a reward exactly. It feels like just playing fair, but, yeah, alright. So that didn't hit him. Alright, so that did. Right, I will take that hit. Okay, that was... okay, that was a good dodge. I'll take that, and then I'll take that. And then he's gonna probably drop what the? What just happened? Okay. Guys, I don't know what's happening. Is it just a... Yeah, seriously though, what just happened? Oh, okay, alright. I mean, I see what's happening here, but I didn't actually kill the boss, so... What happened there? Does it just time out? Is it forgiving? Does it figure, hey, congratulations, you figured this part out? I seriously doubt that. So we will do this, I think. If I... Yeah, we'll just do that. Oh, no! Okay, well, that's interesting. Now we see... that's kind of fascinating. That was the final boss, right? I mean, that of the level, right? That wasn't actually... Huh. Okay. Color me mystified. Oh, that's helpful. Thanks, guys. I mean, it is kind of helpful, but... What just happened? Well, but that's what, I mean, that's what I thought too, but the actual boss health is, oh good. Oh, I can't wait. That does make this a really long level then, though. Because I'm skipping an entire part of this too, right? That's sad that didn't drop. Oh, I guess I already have max whip. So, Aaron, how many areas are there in this game? Is it 8? Am I 2 away, or am I a long way from being in the final areas? Or anyone who has those answers. I'm just gonna have to take my medicine there, I think. Alright. Come on. Come on. He should only take like one more hit. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's sad. I'm actually getting a count on how many hits I've dealt. I wonder if there's a meat above that guy. Ten stages. Okay, so I'm like 2/3 of the way through the game. I got a lot to go. Oof. Well, I'll give them this. They certainly gave, if you bought this back in the day, you certainly got your money's worth. Not only is it hard, and not only is it good, but there's a lot of it. That's, huh. Cool. I mean, that's cool. I'm into that. I am into that. I mean, 2.5 hours in, unfortunately, I think that means that I'm probably not going to be able to beat it in one sitting, but, I mean, it's not going to stop me from trying. This one? I mean, it's definitely not playing very friendly, is it? I mean, I'm still pretty happy with, I mean, I'm playing better than I did in the first one. So, that's what's been really interesting to do, these Gittin Guds. I mean, sort of as, the reason I originally thought about doing these was because I found myself getting really out of practice, and I wanted to make some content, and I was trying to get something started. I knew I shouldn't have jumped there, and I did anyway. I was trying to get something started, and I knew that there would be some good stuff. I'm still not going to do that. I still think that the answer is the cross. And I found I was getting worse at these old games. And what I figured would happen is the more I played the old games, the better I would get at them, yada 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 yada. And so, yeah. Yep. I've played that version as well. Alright, so I actually did some pretty good dodges on this boss last time though, so that was like one of those. Alright, come on. Yeah, but that's exactly what I'm talking about for, oh no, that was bad. Oh, that was bad. Alright. Well, this may have just gotten a little bit harder. Okay. That was better than last time. That was better than last time, so I'll take that. That's not bad. So one of the cool, like, small little nice things, that's right, I need to be, actually, we're going to shift over to Grant. It may not be the best idea because of the mermen, but I think that in the, yeah, well, exactly that reason. And the bats are a lot harder to dodge with him, but he's so much faster that I think it's probably worth it. Can I jump over? Nope, I can't. Okay, well, then we'll just do this anyway. No, and no thank you. Alright, you go away now. You go away now. You go away. Ugh. That is just nasty. Alright. I'm gonna concentrate here for a second, because... halfway there. We're gonna call it halfway, so I feel better about it. I mean, I can't imagine that it's... Man, that is... Okay, now this game is harder, like, by a mile than the original. This whole thing where fight a boss and then keep going... Yeah. So Castlevania IV is a lot of fun, but I remember having a lot of trouble with Slogger. That fight is kind of rough. It's kind of really rough. Alright, come on back on screen, everybody. Thank you. Alright, this will get us our last power up. Fuzzy beep. But anyway, so we're always gonna pick up the train of thought. So I figured that playing these games would you know, get me good at the old classic games again, and that's it has been. It's been really interesting to see, like, with the run of Contra. The more I played, I definitely got better at it. And as I said, I've been playing Super C. We're just gonna have to take that hit because I keep hitting up just a hair too far. But man, what is it with all these games, the Japanese version being easier? I didn't remember that. I've played it. I've played it on emulator, I think. But I don't remember that. I don't remember that. But yeah, normally the Japanese versions are all harder, and in all these games, they're all easier. What, they just like you to have more fun with Castlevania when you're playing in the Japanese version? Or in Japan? Since we're not really supposed to have those Japanese versions, are we? Yeah, that's true. They did. That's why, I will get the axe here, I think. That's why Bare Knuckle was so much harder. So, I mean, it makes sense. I guess I get it, but... That was almost unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, it's a good reason. It's just marketing. It's kind of bad. Just as a company perspective, it's not gonna do you that much good. But I mean, you know, who cares if it makes them a couple more dollars? That's really what most of them are interested in. So I guess I can judge them, and I will judge them for that. But I understand the impetus behind it. But I'm so used to the Japanese version as being harder, not easier. And you know, as I say that, like, I am used to that. I've got no idea why I'm used to that, because I'm trying to think of a time when I actually played a Japanese version of the game, of any of these games, and had it be harder, and I can't think of one. But, I mean, I guess I've played Super Mario 3. I own the Famicom version of that, and I'm used to, that's it. Like, I guess I've played more than that. I mean, you've seen the game list. I've definitely played more than that. I just don't know what they would be. No! Blast it! I did hit jump. I hit it too late. Ugh. Well, that was, snatching defeat from the jaws of victory, because I've got the understanding of how to do it now. I just am not executing it. Actually, I could use some more hearts though, so maybe it's a good idea if this is still hittable from the back. Maybe it's a good idea to farm this guy for just a sec, because he can also drop a whip upgrade. Not that that matters too much, because I'll get one here. But if I could get some hearts, then that would make the next area a little bit more friendly. I don't know. I don't know if this is wise or not. We'll do this once. Actually, you know what? I'll give you the perfect example of what... I kind of also want to see if you can beat it by hitting the back, or would you actually have to hit the head? Because I can see it making contact, but it doesn't seem like it's anywhere closer. I mean, there's no way to tell. Alright, I'm not gonna... That's enough fiddling around with that guy. I'm used to playing the Lost levels, so that's... If I had to guess where I'm getting that idea, it's from Super Mario Lost levels. That's where. As I said, I can't hear the sound effects, so I will definitely trust you on that. That's disappointing. I really want to. I really want to be able to hear those sound effects too, because I love the music in this game. I am gonna grab this now, because in the next area when I'm running through with all the bats and all that stuff, the stopwatch is gonna make that way easier. So that just seems like a better idea. I guess I could have just switched over to him and come up here, but I didn't think about that. So lack of planning. But so what I'm kind of interested to see is, after a while of doing this, I've never played the ActRaiser Japanese version. The action sequences were harder? That game was already not easy. Or at least it's the sort of game I'm not good at. I guess I'll just take one for the team there, and jump there, and alright, that's actually not the worst, because I can, I do need to actually throw that in the right direction for it to do anything, but yeah, that's bad. Wow, that's a perfect shot right through the, you see that? Oh, that was awesome. That was like a 3-point shot, but using Trevor. Oh yeah, that's... crap. Let's just... I was distracted. I was reading chat, and I didn't think about what I was doing. Well, the town building sequences were just kind of arduous. They weren't really... I mean, I love that game. I've never played 2. Have you played 2? Never played ActRaiser 2. Don't own it. Thought about it a couple times because I kind of like to, but I really like the mix of the different play styles for ActRaiser. I thought that was like one of the coolest things in quite a while. I mean, you know, it was out a long time ago, but I really think that the blend of game, sure, it doesn't really line up to... I just don't like the fact that you don't have, that it's only a side-scroller, because I really like that mashup. It is a weird mashup, but it felt really good, and it felt really kind of healthy. I don't know, it was something about it that I really liked it. But, the platforming, if they just made one again, but they'd actually smoothed out the platforming, then I think that would have been, like, absolutely fantastic. I felt like this is going to go poorly. Yeah. It felt good. It felt like a really good game. There's you know when you get to the very end and there's that area where you're going through the bubbles? No, because I want to save the stopwatch for the next area. That's why I'm not doing that. I think that given the trouble that I'm having, like, I've kind of got an idea of what I should be doing on that boss, if I can just execute it. And then the part that's really giving me the most trouble is right after that, and dodging those blasted bats plus the merman. So I want to get there with the stopwatch so that I can survive it. Yeah, with enough hearts. Because I'm going to swap over to... My plan is to beat the dragon... with Trevor, and then swap over to Grant at the screen transition. Miss this guy a few times to you know, manipulate RNG, and then use Grant to skip as much of that stuff as I possibly can. That's my plan. You know, whether it will come to fruition or not, I don't know, but that's the idea. God, I got it working in here. That's why the smoke coming out of my ears. Working the brain overtime. Poor brain. Oh, I got ripped off on that hit. I'm gonna get my vengeance on that bat. Just because I can. I said this before, but just for anyone who's watching now that if you didn't make it earlier, for the other streams, I'm not just gonna stream Gittin Good. I got a couple ideas for what else I would do, and I want to kind of keep a variety. Because I don't want to just do the same thing all the time. But I do have a couple ideas for some of that stuff, and I think Saturdays will remain Gittin Goods because I think it's kind of nice. Like, it's kind of a nice way to end the week, is just to sit down and enjoy, you know, a relatively hard game, and then we can all laugh at me doing, you know, cheer at some successes, and then laugh at the wall I will inevitably hit. Like this. Or at least we can chuckle about this nonsense. And then, you know, we beat some of them. I mean, I did beat the original Contra, and... Yeah, what is it? I've beaten the original Contra, and I beat the original Castlevania, but although the original Castlevania with Infinite continues, that's not really a... That's just persistence, right? I mean, we just spent 3 hours and dedicated to... Well, I guess it only took, what, 2? It took 2 hours, right, to beat Castlevania 1, I think? Let's see if I can get it. Let's see if I can get it. Ah! But after the first, I seem to be having trouble with it. I'm wondering, given the time constraints of 3 hours, whether Castlevania 4 is going to be, is actually going to be beatable in that time. It should be. I've done that. But that is actually playing that game pretty quickly, because there is a lot of content in that. And I've never played, well, I mean, I've played Bloodlines, but I have not played it much. I've played it, like, maybe twice. So, that's definitely going to be one of those... What hit me there, even? Okay, that's better. I can't swap now. Oh, really? Well, again, to be fair, it wasn't very difficult to do the town building sections in Activated. That was kind of the gimme. So, alright, let's dodge this bat. And then let's... Well, there goes that plan. I thought the first one was the... Man, I don't like that guy. Did get that. Did get that, though. Yeah, I can't believe I managed to get out of that alive, though. Actually, I think I'm going to swap back to Trevor here, because I think what I can do is I can kind of pave the way against the bats. I was trying to turn around and jump real fast. I just missed. Okay, so we definitely want Grant here. Okay. That was a really, really unfortunate spawn on that bat. That was intentional. Everything else you've seen me do like that, not intentional. That one actually was. I would take credit for that. That was reaction time. That is so frustrating, I cannot even describe. I really didn't think that I was holding anything but the correct button there. And apparently it thought I released it. That stinks! What the? I'm holding up! Why? Why am I falling when I'm holding up? Each time. Oh. Sorry guys, that's heartbreaking. That's just really, really frustrating because I'm just holding the up button. Like that's all I'm doing is holding the up button, and he's just falling off. I mean, I know I need to hold left to hold onto the wall, but I'm also holding left. I'm holding the full direction, and he's just jumping right off. I mean, it's me. It has to be. I did actually, what was that? Was it, after Super C, I actually replaced the pads in this controller, so this controller is fully refurbed. So it is me. I'm just not holding it hard enough, or I'm like just letting off up just enough that it's no longer registering it. But that, I mean, I'm definitely cognizant of the fact that that needs to be done. So, but anyway, I mean, we're getting through this area a lot easier now. So. It's just heartbreaking. I wish he would not. I mean, I guess there's a way for me to dodge that fire, is just walk up onto the top, but it doesn't feel like that's particularly realistic to do. Yeah, I'll take that dodge of the bat. And I'll take that dodge of the bat. And I'll take the ability to just slap him. Slap him silly! Right, well, again, we're in the same sort of situation where as long as I can not do something remarkably foolish here, and I've gotten a lot better at the boss, so there's that. Alright. Alright, we're cooking with gas now. We will change to Grant here. I'm kind of nervous that I'm gonna do something stupid. Like that's not a good situation to be in. I gotta just calm down and take this on take this on slowly and methodically and stop. I'll use a couple extra hearts here just to speed this up, and I will do the same on the next dragon. This has dropped something different one time, and I kind of want to see if we keep testing it, but it's only dropped that other item one time, so I feel like I'm kind of wasting my time on that. And I can't even remember what it dropped. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. We are currently battling against the wall of the boss here, and then into the next area of the where it's the water's rising and we're sprinting through it. So. Oh, that's weird. So it hasn't done, the dragon hasn't done that yet. Alright. That was okay. No! Oh, well, you know what I said, as long as I don't do something remarkably foolish and stupid, then we'll be okay. Well, I hate to break this to you, but, that was remarkably foolish and stupid. How's your day going, Celestial? Hope it's good so far. Alrighty. How more the Mega Man Zeros? Those are the, like, the past X. I didn't like past X3, so I didn't play those, but played all the rest. how are I've never played the zeros. I was not paying attention to that. I picked up that dagger. That was foolish. Oh well. I'm about to get through the last section anyway without the dagger every time, so we'll just have to do it without the dagger this time. Oh, I see. So every time you hit him, a little bit of his tail drops off. I didn't even notice that. So he actually becomes a lot easier to dodge the more you whack him. Or you play whack-a-mole with his noggin. Comfortable with that? Comfortable with whack-a-mole in his noggin? Alright, so we will swap out here, though. I don't think the whip on the merman is doing me any favors necessarily. Yeah, about that. Okay, that was a good dodge. I was hoping that... Yeah, right. Yeah, it's... I did pretty well for a couple runs there, and I think at this point, honestly, I'm getting just plain tired. And I'm starting to do some slightly more foolish stuff. And it's becoming harder. We're gonna take it to one more game over, and then I'm gonna have to call it a day today. But it would be nice to beat this level. So actually, one thing I didn't talk about at the beginning of the stream is I got food poisoning recently. So, I'm still recovering from that. I'm okay, but I've also been working a lot. So, between food poisoning and work, I'm pretty exhausted. So, I'm definitely, like, I'm not on the top of my game today. And that is, yeah. I think they were thinking you should die fast. That's what they were thinking. And you know what? It's super effective. Yeah, no, it was actually, of all things, salmonella poisoning. So we're gonna... No. Crap. Yeah. And it was at least, it wasn't a mild case, it was just a moderate case, but it has put me down for the count. But I don't, with everything that's going on right now, and trying to keep everything going, get the house reorganized, you know, do the stream, and all of that, it just wasn't, because to me, it's not an option to not do the stream. It's something that I've committed to, and unless I am bedridden and just like dying in bed, then I will be here to stream. Rain, shine, whatever. But I was trying to get... I know that my computer's gonna have to be disassembled for a few days at least, so I needed to get ahead on content for a bit. And so yesterday I sat down and I filmed 8 videos yesterday, something like that, 8 or 10. So I just did a whole bunch of footage that I've got time to turn into stuff relatively soon. And with baby on the way, I also need to make sure that you know, I don't want to disrupt the footage there either. Obviously, when my child is born, I'm going to miss a stream. I mean, almost certainly. So that's just going to be one of the things. But I want that to be as absolutely rare an occasion as possible. And yeah, that's okay. Bah. That's what I have to say about that. Bah. I want it to be as absolute rare an occasion as possible. So yeah, that's where that is. But so I've been pushing, while being sick, I've been pushing really hard this week to make sure that you guys get a continual stream of content and that that's not disrupted, and get ahead. And it is taking a little bit of a toll. I'm a little bit knackered. Yeah, but if you ask anyone who's worked with me ever, I don't take time off, and I take work really seriously. Okay, I wasn't sure that I would be able to dodge that. Alright, don't hit me. Don't hit me, bro. I think that's... No! Oh, no! I thought I had him. Ugh! Alright, well, anyway, that doesn't matter. What we're going to do is we're going to take Trevor, we're going to whack this first bat, swap over to Simon, and immediately stopwatch, and just keep the stopwatch rolling through the entire rest of the next level. And I see if that can get us through, because I've got 42 hearts. I mean, obviously, the number of hearts that I've got here is not ideal, but I'm also going to do it... okay, oh, okay. It's really... Oh, that one's a dagger too, huh? Alright, well that's really unfortunate, but I guess we'll just have to do this the really difficult way. And by really difficult way... Yeah, I can't jump up there and walk it around. I didn't know that one was a knife. I've never seen that drop. Well, I don't feel bad about that one. Because I really didn't know about it. What a jerk. That bat is a jerk bat. Jerk face. Alright. That right... Well... Alright, getting better here. The fact that these blocks are crumbling blocks really stinks. I am not a fan of that. Okay, alright, so my guess is we should swap back to Trevor here, although I don't have, you know what, or that could happen, that was a thing. Actually, since I have the sub-weapon, with Grant, I think I will take that. No! Oh, that's so annoying! And the fact that you go back here is complete nonsense on my end. Actually, I've been doing this in a slightly foolish way. I should be doing that, and... Okay. Yeah, that's far more preferable. Okay. Okay. And now I know not to, I'm gonna get as many hearts here as I can to mitigate this as much as possible, but now that I know I should be over here, and I should just be chucking those like my life depended on it. I'll take the hit to the face there, and then... Man, this guy is relentless. Yeah, I can't get underneath him. Do you think the short whip is better than the, I'm gonna give it one more try, and then we're gonna call it quits, because I just want to see if I can beat his level. Like, we're kind of getting close there now that I know how to get through that second section. But yeah, do you think the short whip, maybe I should take the time to upgrade the whip while going there? Like, swap back in that last section and see if I can pick up a couple power-ups, because it's definitely better. I agree with you that I'd rather be using that, but... Okay. Alright, we'll give it a shot. See if I can get back there this time. I mean, I'm getting better at the first phase of the boss, so this, Here's a question for you guys. I was thinking about actually putting, a controller on the screen where you can see what my inputs are, just because fun. But since I'm playing on the original hardware, do you guys know of a good way to do that on original hardware? I know how to do it if it's emulated, or if I've got the input going through my computer in any way, shape, or form, but I don't know how to do that for... Yeah, I just need to walk up when that happens. Anyway, but I don't know of a good way to do that if you're plugged directly into the NES. That's something that I need to do a little more research on that, because I think that would be kind of fun, just to tinker around with. Oh, that bloody bat. Ugh. That is just so soul-crushing. That's so soul-crushing. Alright, well, anyway. Continuing on, at least we've got the cross. I've only seen one double shot so far this entire game. Are they rare? It feels like everything's rare in this game. Health, power-ups, anything. There's gonna be a shortage of these bone dragons. This is really what I'm doing, is the cost of upkeep. What we're really trying to do here is just bankrupt Dracula, because he can't possibly keep affording to replace all of these guys. I mean, the HR department for this business of his, this venture, is just out the roof. Think about how much they're paying in hiring and firing costs. I guess I'm doing the termination here, but just the amount of legwork to figure out, or even, even the cost in necromancers to raise these things. Yeah, that's what we're doing here. That's really how we're fighting this fight. We're just going in and we're making sure that he can't afford to keep the castle. How do you evict Dracula? Joke's on me, I was looking at that, I was like, hey, I've got full health, and I realized it's because I died in that really dumb way. I mean, you can try. You just get it to the point where nobody will work for it because you can't afford to pay him, and you're good, right? I mean, That's the answer. Then he has to do it all himself. The game consists of it starting up, and the very first thing you do, unpowered, and period, is you just fight Dracula. That's it. That's the game. You just start, and it's just a Dracula fight. That's it. No, don't hit me again. Okay. Ah, I thought I could duck under that. I should have gone over and ducked, but I didn't. Should have just brought Alucard with me. He wouldn't have let me down. I really do want to play as Sepia too. I want to play as all the characters in this game. I'll probably do another at some other point. We'll do something like this again. It won't be a Getting Good. It probably won't be a Saturday stream, but we'll do another run where just going through and getting some of the other characters, or maybe it'll be a video. I don't know. Sort of depends on what you guys want to see. I don't want to. I'm trying to figure out a way to like mitigate the wall that I keep hitting here in some of these things. Unless it's genuinely like fun for you guys to see the wall, then I don't really have any problem with that. But if the wall of seeing the same loop is a little bit dull, then maybe there's a point where we can all agree, okay, that's the wall. Try and get through it for a certain amount of time, and then if I don't, then we do. Like I pick out a couple one-shots that are nice and easy. I mean, like, not easy in the sense that I forgot I didn't have the cross. Not nice and easy as in the games are easy, but nice and easy as in we can just swap it out, put it in, and get a start. Like Turtles 1 or something like that. Alright, that should get him. Alright, that did get him. Okay, cool. That's way better. We'll pick up the knife with Grant. We'll only get one shot at this. But, no harm, no foul. No harm, no foul. Still take care of that bat because it's way easier to take care of him with and this time I actually think with the I think no! Blast it, I jumped! Alright guys, I think I've actually hit my wall in this one. We will go down and just hit the password so that I've got a screenshot of it. And if you want to experience the level and see how it is, you can give a shot at that. Give me just a second here, and I will take a look at. Let me select one thing here. So if you guys want to join the Discord channel, there's a link to it, and yeah, thanks for joining us here at Running Retro. We keep retro running. I appreciate it. If you liked it, hit like, hit subscribe, and ring the bell on the way out. Next week we'll be doing Castlevania 4 for the Super Nintendo, and then after that we'll be doing Bloodlines. So come check that out. It's going to be good stuff. Castlevania 4 I've played a lot of. I don't know if I can beat it. It's been a while since I played it, and it will be it'll be fun. It's a little bit long too, but we're going to give it a solid shot. And then if you guys have an interest in which character we play for Bloodlines, let me know. My inclination is to keep with the Belmonts. I understand he hits harder and he's harder to use, but that's fine. If you really want a different character, then put a line in the video comment or chat, and we can change that. But as it stands for Bloodlines, I'm intending to just keep using those Belmonts, and eventually there should be enough bodies of them that we won't have any platforming. We'll just walk across them. Alright guys, thanks for joining. I appreciate it. See you next week.